I have a message for you today from the top of the ladder. I'm literally on a ladder. I climbed up here because there's something at the top of my whiteboard in my session room that is a hidden gem for you in times like these. And so there, the lighting's a little bit funky, but we just do what we do. What I keep at the very top of my whiteboard when I'm teaching my sessions is our 5 leadership abilities that we learn in EOS. If you have been in EOS, running your company on EOS for a few years now, you could have forgotten these. We teach them at the very, very beginning, but then you really never lose sight of them because they're built into all of the tools. So whether you're running on EOS or not right now, these 5 leadership abilities are going to help you break through this ceiling that you might be feeling. The first one over here is simplify. This is a chaotic time. It is up to you to help your team and your customers and your vendors and your partners and sometimes even your competitors right now. Let's simplify, keep things simple. It will keep things moving forward. Delegate is our next one. Remember, you have a team, you have people, they have brains, they have ideas. Delegate. You're not going to be able to do everything on your own right now, and hopefully we've helped you get out of that pattern. But just keep that in mind. What can you delegate? Keep in mind, what can you delegate at home? This is also a big one. There are people ready to help you. What can you delegate? Third one is predict. And right now we're all feeling like we don't have a crystal ball, but could you predict for tomorrow? All we want to do is we want to be looking at the data, and we make decisions with data-informed decisions. And then we have a plan, even if it's a plan day to day, week to week. But please remember to predict. An article I read yesterday said the wait and see approach, it is not time for the wait and see approach. We need to make a plan. Systemize. Take a look at your systems, and you might even need to put some on the back burner. You might need to strengthen some systems. But what system are we following? Of course, if you're on EOS, that's a system. Just stick to those basic tools. Stick to your meeting pulse. Stick to your scorecard. So remember those systems that you have. Just stick to those and ask yourself, is this system working? Does it need to be revised if you're working on a process or two? And then finally, structure. We've been talking a lot about this as companies look at one of their biggest expenses is their payroll. Do we have the right structure? And using that reverse accountability chart, I've also heard it called the alternative accountability chart, because some companies are really thriving right now. They're just moving resources from one department to another. That's also an option. So remember these 5 leadership abilities. When you get stuck, just ask yourself, could we simplify? How could we delegate? What do we need to predict, even if it's just until tomorrow? What do we have control over? Control the controllables, says Justin Mouse. Do we have the right systems in place? Do we need to look at a few of those? Brush some off, put some on the back burner. And finally, do we need to look at our structure? All right, from the top of the ladder, I'm out.